Hi, this is Natania and welcome to my channel. Today I'm very excited, very happy because yesterday, finally, I went out street preaching. Yay!
And today I'm here, not because I'm great, but because God is good. God is strong, and He's able.
9 years ago, when I gave my life to the Lord, I told Him that as soon as I got healed, because I was expecting to get healed, I would go straight to the market and I would preach. I just said it. I didn't understand exactly what it was all about. But just to give you a backdrop, so I came to the Lord because of an illness which left me disabled, right? Can't lift my arms, that kind of thing. Muscles and joints are weak head to toe. And for me, I thought that street preaching would have been about telling people about a God that works miracles. And I just didn't think that, I could do it in that shape, in that state. Plus, even for very practical things like moving around or so, I would need to have physical strength. Anyway, time went on, and I did get an opportunity to evangelize in the streets, but I never preached. The new church had come to town, went to the marketplace, right in the market where I told God I wanted to be, but I didn't preach. I was with a group. We handed out, little flyers. I said hello to a few people.
Worship His holy name.
Come on, sing, Sister Tanya.
Sing like never before. Oh, my soul, I worship your holy name. Son.
And then, we didn't go out that much. But this year in lockdown, most of the churches in the UK are closed. The church doors are closed. They're doing virtual church. And I got very tired of watching videos. I got even tired of talking because I started doing videos and not doing anything, just talk and no action. Anyway, I felt really desperate and I asked a Muslim carer if she could take me. And she said yes. Now, I never would have thought, okay, you can ask a Muslim to take you out to preach. But she said yes. And I was like, yeah. Her daughter is also my carer. She's young, 17, Muslim, as her mother is. She went home and told her daughter, and the daughter volunteered and said, I'll go and I'll film her. I was like, yeah. These are, to me, that's just a miracle. And on top of that, she invited her friend, which is a Christian, to come along with them. So I've got 3 people just like that. And then on Sunday, somebody just called out of the blue, and I told him, and he said, oh, I'll come and I'll do flyers. And I was like, yeah, that was exciting. The weather was good enough for us to go out. So we went out yesterday. And I tell you something, I was nervous. I was very, very nervous. It's very intimidating. It's overwhelming, just being out there. But eventually I just started and I did what I could do. And for the whole time I was just like, it was adrenaline, just adrenaline, and just saying, you know what, somebody needs to say this because God is good, He's great, He's still a healer, He's still a deliverer, He's still God. No matter what we're going through, no matter if the church is closed, then God is still open for business. So that was basically what I told people. After the video stopped, I went and spoke to a few people. And I had this guy, he was Romanian, because he kept going, coming back, sitting down, and he was like looking and everything. So eventually, when we finished, he came over and he said, look, hi, and so on. And I said, how are you? And he said, my English is not good, but I know you're talking about God. And I said, yes. And he was just so sweet. We exchanged numbers and everything, so we'll keep in touch. And he just really encouraged me, And then we had another set of Muslim men, and one of them he asked me, he said, why do you think that Jesus is God? And so I was explaining to him. It was really nice and refreshing. And then I had to go at that time because my carer came to take me back, because I can't manage to get around by myself, as I said. So, it was time to go. But I did talk to one of the guys that was like tipsy, high, drunk, whatever. And I prayed for him. He was the only one that I actually prayed for. And I was like, God, this man, the only reason they're, like trying to argue or so on, but I was doing it is because they're desperate. They're desperate to see the supernatural, to know that God knows them. And he allowed me to pray for him. And I was just so touched. And I kept praying for him when I came home. And I think one of the things that was going through my mind was, I wish I'd done a better job, because I just felt like really bad, because you could see there are people there that they were broken, they were desperate, they were lost, and people kept coming, sitting down, trying not to look too much, but you could tell they were listening. They would go away, come back, and yeah. And I was like, Lord, I really wish that I could have told them about you, in a good way and everything, and the right way. And I think God was saying, you do what you do, and I'll do what I do. So I'm very encouraged, and I would just encourage you. At this time, get out, go out. It may be nerve-wracking. It may be strange, overwhelming, intimidating. But if you take the first step, God is going to do miraculous things. He's the only one who can save them. Our job is to share the gospel. So go out, share the gospel today. God bless you. And thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.